Hey, what is up, everybody? My name is Trafix, and today I'm going to be playing some Hearthstone. I've been working on a deck recently, and that deck is a Mill Rogue. I first saw Mill Rogue back when Black Rock Mountain was released, and I was watching a lot of Kripparrian, and he had played a lot of Mill Rogue just to have fun with it. Because the card Gang Up came out, and that's very strong for Mill Rogue. It's a very hit or miss deck. It's mostly just for fun. You can find it online. Pretty much any net deck site, really. It did recently just get updated with new cards that came out in the expansion, as well as there was League of Explorers, and then there was also the Grand Tournament. So both of those events, I guess the Grand Tournament wasn't necessarily an event, both of those card releases were very impactful on this deck. But the goal is still the same. Try to out-heal and outlast your enemy. A big part that changed was, I forgot what the card's name is, but it makes battle cries activate twice. So you can make them draw 4 cards as opposed to just 2. It's really powerful. Same with healing. Instead of healing for 8 when you throw it on a heal bot, you can heal for 16, which is just crazy. It's just an unprecedented amount of healing. Other than Reno, which was released in the League of Explorers. Unfortunately, Reno is not geared towards this deck at all, or else I would definitely be using him. There he is, Bran. So with him, it kind of allows you to heal up a lot in very intense situations, or just win the game by making them draw an insane amount of cards. I think I need to just Deadly Poison here. It's my only real option. I can Deadly Poison, and then I can Murloc Shadow Step. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. I have 7 cards, so playing a Murloc now is fine. And we're going to Shadow Step it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's fine. Taking damage early on isn't that big of a deal for Mill Rogue. As long as it doesn't get like really out of hand, it's generally better to just control the board. Keep your Death Lords alive as long as possible so that you get the most use out of them. And he's going very aggressive, and that's fine. Again, it should be fine. He will run out of steam before I run out of steam if I get the right draws. And playing the Murloc right now would have absolutely no beneficial use to it. Let's see. But I should be able to play a Murloc with Bran next turn, and no... that might max out my hand before it maxes out his, depending on how many cards he plays. Alright. It's a very risky move, and the only reason that I'm taking it is because I have Bran and a heal bot, which I can play next turn if needed. I'm going to actually kill this Mech Bearcat. As well as draw up. And I would play Gang Up, but I have another Murloc in my hand for next turn that I can Gang Up if I need to. I have a pretty good hand right now. A Vanish would be extremely useful in this situation. Also, an Emperor Thurison would be pretty good as well. I'm not sure why he killed the Murloc, other than he thinks that I might gang it up and I don't have more on me. Looks like he's attempting to empty his hand. I don't know if he actually has anything to play. Yeah, he's making desperation plays because he realizes that it is a mill deck. And giving it stealth. I think just healing is probably going to be my best option. Gets me almost back up to full health. Actually, even with him, and he's expended quite a number of cards to get me to this point. I mean, I've expended just as much just to control the board. But the fact that I can come back that much just from one hand is or one turn is very strong. And he really wants that Death Lord dead. But that did cost him a card draw. Which I don't know if that was worth it. And the battle cry on that is gone, which is unfortunate for him. Thankfully, I should be able to make him draw and then sap him cards next turn. Unless he kills. Oh no, he couldn't. Okay, this is very good. Let's see, I have a good amount. This is going to force him to be milled. I honestly think that in this situation I'm going to Shadow Step Bran so that I can have my heal combo up again. And then I'm going to shuffle more Murlocs in because that is my last one. Followed up with... I'll definitely be killing that off. And... I'm not sure if I should play Deathlord or play the Beneath the Surface or Beneath the Grounds. He is running low on cards. I think I'm just going to take the damage and throw the cards in. That would be super helpful if I could... Oh, there we go. That was a waste. That sucks. I didn't even think about that, honestly. He needs to expend some cards so that he can draw my Nerubians. Hopefully the Nerubians will come when I use my Murlocs. He's trying to get all of the cards out of his hand. I do have a 16 health heal still. I will be sapping that. I think I'm going to sap heal. Do I have enough to sap heal? No, I don't. Okay. You know what? That worked out very well for me. Drawing both. Fan of Knives. I'm just trying to think of what I plan on doing next. This turns into a very interesting game. I think I need to kill the Grunt, and the Iron Bark needs to be sapped, followed by a double heal. and equipment of the weapon. Which doesn't really matter if we have it or not. Not at this point. It shouldn't anyway. And good, he emptied out his hand enough for me to actually gain a Nerubian. And there's one more left in there, so he only has 7 cards left, plus the 6 in his hand. I have a lot of Murlocs left. The longer that Bran stays on the board, the better. The better for me. That is my last heal bot. I forgot about that. So now I have to be very careful with what I attack. Fortunately, I think all my weapons are gone, so I won't be tempted to. And he did the 5 damage. He's going to try to get another card out of his deck. Which was Grizzly, which is not the best for him. I guess that's not a terrible card to get out of it, but I'm sure like an Iron Bark would have been obviously preferable. This is where it gets funny, because I'm going to return the heal bot to my hand. Attack with my Nerubian. We just have to wait. We really just have to wait. There's not a whole lot else we can do. I have the other gang up for the other Murlocs. I just have to wait to get them. But I think once we get the other Murlocs, we should be pretty set. Especially if I get one now, because I should theoretically be able to fill up his hand and then sap back the Iron Bark. I've got it. Okay. Alright. Maybe I don't have it. Well, I could do that. I think I just have to sap it again. And just really wait. Oh, that does 2 damage. And that'll do 3. So 3 and 2 is 5 plus another 2. So if I attack now, and then I do 2, that's 5. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. I'll heal up, get to full health. Missing 1 isn't that big of a deal. And I should have 3 Murlocs left in there, I think. Unfortunately, I will not be able to mill him as well as I wanted to, but I should still be able to mill him quite well. He shouldn't have very many cards left that can do much of anything, is the problem for him. I think I might gang up a Iron Bark Protector next turn. If I can. And that'll be good. That'll be very good. Especially with the Nerubian. So I got my other Nerubian. He has 3 cards left, 4 in his hand. I don't know what he has left. It's just as long as he doesn't have Savage Roar with what's the other card that summons the 3/3 Treants? Well, there's 1 Savage Roar down. He might have that left, which would be very bad for me. It'd be very bad. I really doubt it though. It's game anyway. It is definitely game. And now we're just gonna go for damage because he has 4 cards to combat us. To get us to 0 health, he has 4 cards, and I don't think it's possible. Yeah, he's done. It's over. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more Hearthstone videos in the future, go ahead and like the video and maybe even subscribe. If you think I could be doing anything any better or have any constructive criticism, I would love to hear it. You can leave it down in the comments section. Also, I've kind of been trying to brainstorm an idea for some sort of sign-off, a catchphrase to put at the end of my videos. If you have any ideas for that, you can also leave them down in the comments section. Thanks so much, and have a great day.